Say hi to YouTube, because we're back in the freaking building again in Blueprints. Literally, the building. Alright, let me turn off my music. Do with this. There we go. I'm back in the building again. It's day 16. I need my notes. Hold on. There we go. I have my notes, chat. We're good. Hope you all have a wonderful stream. I'm gonna hit bed, see if I can get 8 hours sleep for the 1 hour, 40-minute drive I gotta do for work tomorrow. Knox. Nap in the truck. You have this documented? You have to take notes for this game. Me waiting for stream to play game is bad. I just saw your reply. Yes. Yes, Ducky. Ducky. Hold on. I gotta go back to this so that then I can do this. Ducky. Do not become the person that only plays the games on stream. You don't stream enough for that yet, honey. When you are streaming 4 days a week, I'm going to put that on you. When you are streaming 4 days a week, you can then be like, I have to save this game for stream. Because I'm going to tell you otherwise, you're never going to get to enjoy the game. And you're going to be in an anxiety-ridden state constantly. Because you're going to be sitting through and scrolling through your Steam list and going, I can't play that game because I have to make content out of it. I can't play that game because I have to make content out of it. I can't play that one because I want to share it with stream. No. No, 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 no. Ask me how I know. Yes, Sin already understands this. I have a very southern honey, apparently. And it has multiple tones. But yes, do not. Boots up game I want to play. Good! Good! I am proud of you, Ducky. Good night, Knox.
Cheer 100, what if I already have play game anxiety without being a streamer?
You need to actually organize your Steam list. You're welcome, Ducky. You need to organize your Steam list, Nero. Okay. This one. And then this one. What if I just have anxiety? You have medication. If this helps, you make a separate file for personal. No. No, actually, Afkar, you do not. Because you will burn out on the game doing that. What if the meds don't work? You cry. You cry. I have a game that isn't allowed on stream because it's my comfort game. Otherwise, I would hate it. I have games I'm not allowed to play on stream because I don't want to ruin them for myself by thinking of them as content with a capital C. Yes. Yes. I actually will never play Planet Crafter on stream, even though I love the game. One, it's super not entertaining for stream because you are literally sitting around waiting for numbers to tick up. Two, it was absolutely a comfort game for me, so I was like, no, Daddy's mine. Daddy's my game. Don't egg her on, she just decided to drop THC. Martrax! Martrax! Thank you for my cozy. Alright. Time to go into hell. My own personal hell. Day 16, chat. All right. Let's go. Wait, why is there an extra? Hold on. That's right, I have an allowance now. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating on a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. And Babbage, the house manager. Wait, I almost forgot to do the most important thing. We have to go do the outside room. We always have to waste steps every morning. Why are you already sipping, Nero? Did y'all know Dappy beat this game in 10 hours? And I'm here on like 30 hours at this point? Oh, I know, Sigrun. Yeah. That says more about Dap than you, Ria. Yeah, hold on. I will, hold on. 9.8 hours played recently. You guys can't see it, but I can promise that's what it says behind me right here. It says, Daffy or Gaming, 9.8 hours, and he says that he finished it, so. Getting to room 46 on day 1, yes, I did know that. If it took that long...
Cheer 100, does it surprise you that I Dappy am a puzzle master?
You're not Dappy, you're a freaking fluffernutter impersonating his voice! Alright. We don't have any items for trade yet, so... Ooh, but there's shelter. I think I'm gonna go for the tool shed this time. I want 2 special items. Ooh, I get a sledgehammer? Yes. What else do I get? What's the other thing I get? Oh, I get a lockpick. Okay. Also, Nero, thank you for the biddies. You can just use points for those. You don't have to use text-to-speech with their biddies. But I appreciate it.
Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say, is it that surprising that I, the fluffernutter impersonating Dappy, am a puzzle master?
Okay, no. That's not that surprising. Did I really, on my first pull, get utility closet, storeroom, or parlor? I'm saving my channel points. Oh, to become Fluffernutter? You know what? We're gonna go with the parlor. Ooh, apple. I would take apple. Okay. The black box is not empty. This is the black box. That's a lie. This is the that's a lie. Okay, so... it means this is a truth. What the... what is this? I'm already getting RNG'd! We're taking the closet. We're just gonna take the items. Those are rooms! Thank you, Romalia! I don't want the utility closet yet because, I don't want it to be that far down in case I have to run back to it. For any reason. Alright. You know what? Heck it. We'll just get the chapel out of the way, right? We'll put the chapel here. Right in the... No, I don't want the chapel there. Never mind. We'll do the corridor. We'll do the corridor. There's a good reason not put the chapel there, and that's because I have to go back through that area frequently. Good pancake. Alright. Heck you, I'm taking the drawing room. Alright. We could go here and go into the foundation using a pantry. I think that's gonna be our best bet. Yeah, we'll do that. Is that an orange? 5 steps? I don't think they did, actually. I don't think anybody actually drew in the drawing room. Okay, we still don't know where the key is for the basement. We have not found the basement key yet. We're still working on that mystery. Okay, I thought there was something weird over here. Let me try this door. Alright, you know what? Sure, that's a good place for the storeroom. We'll do it right here. Give me that. It's like withdrawing, basically the chill out room. Is it the sensory autism tent? Is that the modern day drawing room? Hallway or nook? I think hallway. Of course it's locked. Why would it be open? Let's see a spare bedroom. Make sure I didn't actually miss anything in here. Okay. Sure. The boudoir. Or a bedroom. I'm trying to avoid spending gems yet. Phone dying, gonna lurk behind Sevi. Alright, Nero. Why do I keep finding that top hat now? I don't remember that top hat from before. Boudoir? Okay, we have the library looping in on itself. They all are gonna loop in on themselves at that point. Okay. And do this. Do the library. Oh, I never got my book the last time. Let's do this. Oh, the attic. Oh, that's actually a really... I've never seen a bookshop in here before. Excuse me? I kind of want to go in the bookshop, even if it's a dead end. We're going in the bookshop, chat. Hello? Books? Books. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from the local author, Marion Marigold, is breaking literary records and making headlines in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the stressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. Man, you know, it's gotta suck coming in here and reading all this stuff about your mom who vanished forever ago. You know? Stage. I was just making sure there wasn't, like, any, like, hidden, like, secret books in here. Okay. Speaking of, A New Clue! Excuse me? That's 50 gold? I only get an allowance of 2. I don't even have enough money to buy the bargain basement bin books. I'm poor! Well... book price reality in my fantasy game? Rude! Hi, Skippy. I've been eating chicken nuggies a lot lately. Alright. Time to backtrack. Let's try uppies. Okay. You dick! Fine. Alright, I'll try this door first. Further dick! Ooh! Oh, but I don't want that there. No. We'll take the den. I haven't figured out what the chess pieces mean yet. I've just been seeing them, and I'm not sure if they actually mean anything. I mean, they probably do, but I'm probably too dumb to figure it out. Really? You're gonna put a utility closet on this draw? Cool. There's a gem on the book of the chat. Goodbye, money. What do you mean? There's no gem there. That's a cup! Sin, you cost me a coin! You owe me monies now. I am owed monies in the game. Experiment setup. Something about certain rooms have certain pieces, and if you get them all in one day's map, it does something. Oh, okay. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, gain 3 gold for each red room. Each time you find some trash while digging, we don't have our shovel yet. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Trade, thank you for the resubby. You need to know which rooms have pieces? I'll get there eventually. Oh, Stanley's are over, Church. Now it's Labubu's. No, today was chat voted for blueprints. Thank you for stealing my flowers, Black. Making sure there isn't anything in here that's valuable. Yeah, people getting shanked for Labuers. Really? You guys really want me to spend my gems, don't ya? Labubus? Those bag charm doll things that everybody's going crazy about? The weird little monster things? Reminds me of the Precious I remember those figurines. I mean, it's just... Everybody gets, excited over, like, new, like, trendy things that people start, making, like, a big deal over, and everybody wants to own something, and... It's gonna be a thing for a bit, and then people are going to stop caring about them, and they'll end up in a landfill. So... The amount of people that are buying, like, so many, like, blind boxes of these things, and I've never been a fan of blind box stuff because I don't like gambling, and that's a trauma related to me, because my father used to religiously play the lottery, to the point where he was spending hundreds of dollars a week on the lottery. So I'm not a big gambling fan. So the fact that I see blind boxes as basically like a soft gambling, I don't get involved in it. I can see where people get the joy out of it, and if they get cute figurines that they like and they actually do enjoy them and whatnot, and they enjoy them for having them because they actually like the product, not because they like the product because it's a fad sort of thing. Yeah. Enjoy your chrysanthemum Thai tea, Mukul. Because I fully believe there's a difference between enjoying something because you actually enjoy it versus enjoying something because it's a fad. No, it's Thai tea. It's the first one. All right. I'm going to the pool. I found it on a website. I don't remember which one, though. Going to the dining room. I think Labubus are mischievous little guys that are kind of cute. Yeah, that's if that's your thing. I mean, I was big into Beanie Babies when those were a thing, but like the fact that people took them to like obsession, where you couldn't take the tags off them, you couldn't actually enjoy them as a product, was never my thing. I can't pick this door's lock? Oh, I've never run across that before. Sure, we'll put security here. When something fun becomes a collectible investment, it can easily start to feel bad. Yeah. I enjoy my figurines. Yeah. And if, again, if people enjoy them, then that's great. I just like plushies. I think they're cute. Chat, I forgot to tell you, I found that plushie store the other day, and I'm being good, and I'm not putting any of them on my throne because I have things on my throne that I actually... So, I have a thing about, I don't usually like to get a lot of, like, things, and I say things in quotes, mostly because I don't have good ways to display like figurines or plushies or anything like that. So I try to limit myself on how many I have. Because right now, like, the desk shelving that I have is pretty much having to have a bunch of wire caging around it because Marble uses it as his own personal jungle gym. So I have to protect everything that's up there, and I can't really display anything that well up there because of it. But so I tend to put things on my throne specifically that are things that I know I can actually get a use out of, if that makes sense. Like, I have yarn on there. I have, I don't have any room for more shelving in my office is the issue, Nero. I have yarn on there. I have stuff for the pond on there. I have the greenhouse on there. So stuff like that. That's why you'll usually see things that are useful, quote unquote, on my throne rather than like a bunch of like cute plushies or collectibles or stuff like that. I got a bunch of cute plushies in the beginning. I do have them in places where I can actually see them and touch them and whatnot. But yeah. I don't know why I had to explain my philosophy, but I went off on a tangent there. Yeah. Set security level low. Confirm setting. Back. Turn to security menu. Oh, good. There's nothing here. More office for office? I can't expand the house. The house cannot be expanded. I did try to get Rat to trade offices at one point because I have more hobbies than he does, but it would have been too much work. I can't pick that! What if I tried again? Nope. Okay. Cool. We're gonna go get tithed by the church again, because now we have to start going down and around, back through to the drawing room. Thank you, church. I appreciate— not you, church. Other church. The church in the game. Hi, Phoenix. Damn, church, you're just taking all my money. But yeah, no, I did find some really adorable plushies. They had one that was a catfish, that it was actually like a cat, like a calico cat, and a fish, like it was like cat front and like fish back, and it was so cute. And then they had an isopod, but the isopod was huge. It was gigantic, and I was like, I have no place to put that. Really? These are my choices? These are my choices? I only have one. You know what? We're redrawing. Kind of like Meg's Mashables. A little bit, yeah. Yeah. We're spending the gem. We're taking the courtyard. Hey, I got a metal detector now at least. Find me keys. I'm going to need them. Key. Goes the wrong way though. Cannot do this. It will break everything. Oh no, I got RNG'd again, chat. I literally got RNG. I got scolded. I'm not going to yell at them unless I know what you got scolded for. So you have to actually tell me what you got scolded for. Because otherwise I could be yelling at them for you just being rambunctious and them doing what comes naturally to them. They're showing you love. I'm not going to scold them for that. But yeah, I just got RNG'd. So, we're going to take a second before we, you know, go insane over here. And we're going to go look up these plushies that I was just talking about. Hold on. As a note, as someone who lives with a person that will sometimes only eat once a day, I both understand your sentiment, Sevi, but also can understand if Romalia feels like she actually isn't hungry because she might be nauseous. So, I can see both sides of this. Alright, chat. These are what they are. They're called Squishables. I know some of you have stores of them. They have Mothman. As a second party, she's just being a gremlin? Okay, then I'm not scolding them. They're doing what comes naturally. But yeah, here's the catfish. Look at the catfish! Look at it! Look at it! He's got a little tail! He's so cute! I have the plague doctor and the nurse. I wouldn't want those. But then I found Nero and Rue. Right here. Look. The axolotl bubble tea. Yeah, I think they do have that. I don't see it on this page though. But here's the buy it now? No. Here's the roly-poly. Look at how big this thing is. I can't zoom in on it any further. It doesn't let me. Look at how big it is. And it does actually roll up into a roly-poly. I'm not buying any of these. My budget has been entirely blown. Except for anything that needs to be done to the pond. That is my budget. So here's the other fox. Also adorable. I didn't know they had a Cerberus. Cerberus, look. Look at it. Look at it, so cute. Wait, they have a squishable baby kitsune, too. They're two different ones. Because this is a squishable baby, this is a mini squishable baby. So they have two different sizes of them, too. They also have a leafy fox that's coming out. I like the hippocampi, too. I haven't seen an actual raccoon, though. I haven't seen a kiwi in here. But yeah, they have a whole bunch of different categories and whatnot in here, and it's a lot, and I could get so many of them, and I'm not going to. So we're going to close that tab, goodbye, and we're going back to being RNG'd and blueprints. Yay! I mean, if I do this, I do get a key. So I can go back up, so I'm not completely RNG'd. I just realized I'm not completely RNG'd. The what now? Okay. Also, why do we have 2 libraries? I thought you could only draw 1. Sure. I'll take the leadership chamber because we've never pulled it before. Ooh, seat mask. Diary. Upgrade disc. Is locked. Of course it's locked. We need the diary key. If we were a diary key, where would we be? Under the mattress. Why are you gnawing on the chat screen? Don't chew on that. I need that to be intact. I can't replace it yet. Huh. Alright, there's no key in here. Okay. No, chat! Stop gnawing on the screen! Do not. Bad! Bad fluffernutters. You know what? At this point, I'll take a sauna right here. My niece? Okay, tomorrow we will start the day with 20 extra steps. That's a lot. I could go for a sauna. I've never actually been in one. How's your brain feeling? Hurty yet? Not quite yet. My biggest problem is that I keep getting blocked. Okay, I don't want to go in the storeroom. And I do wish that they had, like, just as somebody that constantly gets lost, I wish they had a mini-map in this game that just, like, kept up, like, on the left-hand side of the screen in the bottom, that just kept up what room you were in and, like, your actual path. Like you can do on, like, the regular, like, screen. That would be nice. Alright, goodbye, money. Alright, upgrade disc. Skiffy, go to the pungeon. Two dice or 3 apple. I think we'll go with the gem. The pungeon cannot be full. It's not allowed. Alright, was this the door that was locked? Yeah, I don't want to use that. I want to try to go uppies. I know I don't have the thingy unlocked yet. Oh, come on! I get the dark room or the closet? Fun times. We're taking the dark room. The body box will hold all the prisoners of the pungent? No. Nope. Can't pick that lock. Can only pick one door here. And it's the... It's the freaking bathroom! Okay, now I am RNG'd. Neat. I love that. I love getting RNG'd in this game. It happens so often to me, too. Why did you pick? I don't have any gems. I couldn't pick the other two rooms. The other two rooms on that list required 2 and 3 gems, and I have 0. 0! RNG freaking hates me. Alright, we're calling this one a day. Calling it. Starting over. Starting over. Day 17. We did open 3 new rooms, though, so that was a thing. Please tell me I'm at least in, like, the average players here, that this is normal, that, like, getting to day 17 and still not having gotten, like, into the antechamber is normal. I'm starting to doubt my, brain power at this point. Really? Each person's having their own experience too, so don't sweat it. Okay. I did not like this last time because it made gems useless. We'll go with the dig spots. Because we do have a shovel waiting for us at the coat check. The average is around 30 days? Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. Now's on the... Skippy! Do I need to feed you? Speaking of, I should have probably eaten before stream. I did have food today. Do not worry, I did have food today. Dress the pungent from the pool of available rooms. I just wanted a shower before stream more than I wanted food. Let's go ahead and put the pantry here. No orange this time, just an apple? Dang. Okay. Yeah, we'll put the den here. Give gem. Anything else? Not that I can see. Getting the courtyard out of the way this early, probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Of course, now I have a locked trunk when I don't have my sledgehammer anymore. Love that for me. Yeah, let's put the utility closet down here. We already did the light game puzzle, so we don't need to do that. And turn those on. Doesn't matter if we turn the dark room off. Turn off the keycard entry system. No. Hey. Yeah, let's go for the reading nook. Oh, that's why we had 2 libraries last time, because library is always one of the ones drawn from the reading nook. That's why. Okay. Storeroom, bedroom, library. All of them cut off, so I'm kind of vibing with putting the storeroom here. But we do have a book waiting for us in the library. Get those items. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna need those keys. Gimme. Gimme. The 1 coin! Okay. Backtrack. There's another chest in here. Good to know. Do I risk the key for the chest? Last time we've done this, we've gotten more keys. Do we gamba? You're allowed to answer that, chat. Do we gamba on the chest? Always gamba? Okay. Moogle, that's not a key. While drafting, you may use the dice to roll or get 2 new floor plans. Too late, Sin! Hey, look! There's another chest, though! And we have 1 more key! Do we gamba again? Chat's voting gamba! That's not the right key! Chat! I said 1 key, not a good key. You weren't wrong. Hey, look, we can get another key, though. We'll take that. Shouldn't have listened to me. Moogle, I don't usually listen to you. For we have that sort of relationship. I knew, but it was too funny to pass up. It was too good to pass up! I'm thinking spare bedroom. Honestly. Spare bedroom. Ooh. Lucky rabbit's foot. Alright. We can have the West Hall wing, the parlor, or we can spend a gem and get the patio. Which would spread gems into each green room, but we only have one other green room at this point. So I don't think the patio at this point is a good draw. I'm kind of with you, Sin. I'm thinking the West Wing. I still haven't found a shovel. I kinda want that walk-in closet, not gonna lie. That's got 4 items in it for 1 gem. Yeah, but 4 items for 1 gem, and this never comes up. Yeah. A key card. Is that a freaking cupcake? Alright, we got a sugar rush. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed by the items because they gave us gems. I mean, granted, I got my gem in return, but still. Alright, we're gonna try uppies. No, I want to get my coat check so I can get my shovel, but that's going to block this. No, no, I can't do that. I can't do that because then I have no way up. That's rude. That's rude as hell. They're like, you could get your shovel and go diggy all the spots you saw, but you can't go anywhere else. Heck that. We can't take the garage either. We'll take the parlor. Get that one out of the way. Alright, this statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. Okay, so those two are truth. This one is lying. So that means there's something in the blue box. Aha! Make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I've got a bunch of gems because I kind of need that passageway at this point because I need that 4-way. I could also take the chapel and not spend the gems at this point. The chapel does give me 2. Sit! Talking about the hallways. Yeah, not with that Sippy you weren't. Is the passageway this early worth? Yeah, because we keep getting RNG'd into corners. The passageway this early is worth. Alright, we're gonna go see if this will let us open without using a key. We like that. We like that. We don't like any of these. But we'll do the dark room anyways. I can't go back to the utility closet. It's too far away. We're just gonna RNG it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What room even is this? The study? Not this room again. I need those coins. I just got hit with the I can't celebrate my achievements because in my mind it was my obligation to achieve them, so now I need to go lay down. Comfy, I'ma ask you this real nicely. Why are you on Facebook in the first place? Hi, Brutimus. Oh, look, a safe. I don't remember what the pin is for this one. Because it's, believe it or not, less doom scrolly for me than TikTok. We need to change your TikTok logarithm then. We need to like get you like liking like all of the garden talk stuff, and then it'll be less doom scrolly. Just like all of the garden shit. You don't see anything in this room that tells me what numbers are on that safe. Okay, that I can see. Yes, it is absolutely awful for your ADHD. Is there anything in here that tells me the numbers on this safe? I don't see anything. Honestly, that's why I post the IRL TikToks into that channel in my Discord. Because I don't post them on anything but TikTok. Because I edit them in TikTok, so I just post them there, so... Fangren, I didn't ask for it. It didn't work anyways. No, it's not gonna be any adult chat. You can't just start spamming random 4-number combinations. Oh my god. No. 420. Alright, you know what? Grilled cheese. What's the combo for the safe? What's the combo for the safe in the study? That is a legitimate grilled cheese. Give me the number. Because I want whatever is in here. Yes, give me it. Give me it, Jaeger. Gimme. That's what grilled cheese means. It means you can give me the number. Look at the chessboard in the room. Okay.
If Ryo needs help, she used the safe word grilled cheese. Until then, let her cook.
How is the position of the king my answer? It's on 8D. What? My brain hurt. D plus 8 equals date, and the month December 8th, so 12/08. D plus 8, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how you guys, D8. Where did we get the December bit? Oh, because it's the only month, yeah. It's the only month that starts with the letter D. Okay. Because other safes in this game have been date-related, Comfy. I forgot this was the only thing in these saves. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run! Assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit... Red print? Of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of the White Sands. Caleb. Isn't what we're doing right now a fiction? Well, it's not a fiction, but it did get the staff out of the building. The great uncle died. The great uncle died. Maybe he's not actually dead. Bryce? Bryce, you said you were being good. Why did you press a button? What button did you press? Aww! This one actually looks super cute. Thank you, Fries. I'm still mad you pressed a button, but it looks super cute. And I've been watching that one, like, seeing, like, the game developers and whatnot. Yeah, jumping jazz cats. Jumping jazz cats. Thank you for my head pads, Black. Thank you, Fries. But if you touch any more buttons, I'm breaking your fingers. I have 2 different ways to redraw floor plans. Interesting. Let's go with the library for right now. I have my book. A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. A modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. Introduction. The 3rd largest city in Fen Ares and the site of its former capital Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar. Reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens, is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ajaran canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and its mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busiest season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least 1 hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. A specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as its family home to the Epsons before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son Lionel Epson left the estate never to return. Thank you for my headpads. Hi, Crypty. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine a tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs and clear water and gliding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fen Airy's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It is only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly. Nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle, this 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's Central Railway Station, in a time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a caravan of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. And here's a map. Okay, where are we? Where is Mount Holly? Okay, we're like over here. Somewhere. Okay. Nice. Remember the direction Mount Holly is from the house, though? I don't. I read it and I didn't retain any of it. Okay. Hmm. Do I want to use gems? Oh, I would only have to do the billiard. I only get the billiard room because going anywhere else would be locking me in place. Time to do the math puzzle. Alright, 9. Hi, Baker. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 15 is... You've been lurking in D&D? I hope you're having a good D&D session. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 15 is 25. Minus 15 is 10. Minus 3. 10 minus 3 is 7? Yes. 7 plus 8. I need my calculator for this. Give me a second. I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math. 15 minus 14 is 1 times 12 is 12. Okay. 20 divided by 2. Or no, that's not division. That's multiplied. That's 40. Then divided by 2 is 20. Divided by 5. Hold on. I know what it is, but I want to make sure. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Divided by 4 is 1. Okay. My group is having a moral quandary over killing guards that are complicit in heinous acts in a vampire city dictatorship. Ooh. That sounds pretty deep, Baker. Okay. Chapel's probably a good one at this point because otherwise we're just gonna keep getting walled. Welcome back, Sevy. I don't have a shovel. Not really. You haven't missed a lot of chaos. I've gotten RNG'd a few times already, but that's about it. That's pretty normal. Fine, I'll use the key. Really? Fine, I'll use the gem. Church, stop that! Stop making me pay taxes! Take a star. New key. Take that. We take that. Especially because we gotta use it to get out. Not taxes, tithes, true. They are tides. No, I can't put the coat check there. Alright, this is gonna be a time to redraw. Okay, okay, the drawing room's better. The drawing room is absolutely better and worth spending a gem on. I got hacked again. I got hacked again. I mean, I can just use the manual redraw. That works. Okay. Except for I got hacked again! I don't want to take the gymnasium. But I think it's the only thing I have. Yeah, I could still go up. I could closet here and just go up, but that's my only door, and I only have two keys, and I'm not sure I want to do that. Goodbye, 69 steps. Yeah, I'm thinking take closet. I really am. Yeah, we'll get the items, and then we'll just backtrack. Ooh, another dice. Yeah, passageway is still an option. Well, we'll see how this goes. Ooh, it did not make me use a key. Good. Good. Secret passage. Okay. I haven't gotten any good green rooms in this run, so I think I'm gonna take a green thumb. Heck you and your need for everything to be locked. Alright, this would leave me a way to get to the atrium if I really needed to. If I put the courtyard here. I think this is a good plan. I thought it was a drifter coin, not an emerald. Why are you sipping, Moogle? I like that the special cost is bypassed, but I can't use it. Because it would just block off the antechamber. The age of the aquarium. I have coconut chocolate milk. Let's go. Courtyard or aquarium? Courtyard or aquarium? I mean, I do love me a good aquarium. Yeah, we'll go with the aquarium. It's gonna cost us a gem either way. Yeesh. Okay, we can't go that way. We're gonna at least see what's over here. We get the Kojak. We can get our shovel! Give me my shovel! Thank you. Now I can dig. Yeah, you know, that checks out. My first item is pebbles. And so is my second. Cool. Not a promising start, no. Alright, we have to backtrack quite a distance. Because we have to get back down to the passageway. Hi, RJ. Not even the chapel. We have to get back down to the passageway because there's no place else for us to go off of the chapel. That's the closet. We got out of the closet. We don't want to go back in it. Yeah, we have to go through chapel anyways, so. Coins. Which are... The church is already taking them. Alright, this way. Through the library. And down into the passageway. And then this way. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I could take the gem. Or I could redraw. I'm thinking this is a reroll. You lose 2 steps every time you go in it, though. I don't know. I haven't done gym. I haven't off the gym. Wait. Yes, I did. Never mind. You're right. You're right. I do have the gym off. I forgot I had a utility closet. No! I am going to find a way to mod this game to remove keys. Okay, what's my way back down? Parlor, through the west wing, down into the hallway, and then I get one more door to try. Yippee! Reminder, y'all picked this. I went into the study. I lost extra steps. Wait, hold on. I went the wrong way. It doesn't matter to switch off the dark room at that point. Because the only downside of the dark room is if you... I mean, you're right. But my utility room is all the way over here. I did. Oh, diggy, diggy. Maybe key? Maybe key? No. Yeah, I think I'll go turn off the dark room real quick. Besides, there's more diggy diggy over here. Potential for key? A turnip. Well, at least I'm eating good food. Nothing of interest was buried here. Neat. Alright. Dark room, go back on. Turnip for what? Yep. Okay. Go back through the den, go down through the pantry. Back into the entrance hall and hope this door gives me a key. Yeah. I'm using my floor plan reroll. None of those fuckers have a key either. I'm using my floor plan reroll. No. Wow. You know what? At this point, we might as well take the permanent buff. Because we're probably not getting up there. No. We take the permanent buff so that we get more powerful for the next run. That's what the drafting studio does. You get to add one of these to your drafts for permanently. Choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. We could have a dormitory, a vestibule, or a casino. Really? Really? You just gave my chat a casino game? Dormitory is only after drafting a certain type of room gain 10 steps, though. You don't want the casino. I know. It will cost us 2 gems every time we want to get into it, and then we don't know how many gems it's going to cost us once we're in. Just as a heads up. This is the best option out of all those? Alright, I'll believe you, Jaeger. We have successfully added the casino to the draft pool. Alright, let's just make sure there's nothing else in here. Doesn't look like it. Cool. What was that date that it was gonna go on? Hold on. Monday, November 23rd. That's going to be to come to Great Hall at that point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so that's for today. That's not helpful, game. There's no way in hell I'm getting it. Alright, go through the hallway, back up to the dark room, yeah. Oh, that's the outside. I continue to die in my game because I'm blueprinting? Oh wait, there's another diggy hole over here. Did I go the right? I did go the right way, okay. Another turnip! How wonderful for me. Okay, through the passageway and then to the right. That takes me to the dark room. Oh, that's a battery pack. I thought it was dynamite. I got bad news, though. I'm not seeing any keys in the dark room. And that's a problem, because that means we have no way forward. There's no diggy holes. Play the market rate, you can get a lot of bells for those. True. Though, weirdly, I never played Animal Crossing. Rat played the fuck out of Animal Crossing. It's not dynamite, though. It's a battery pack. Yeah, there's no key in here. Can you turn in the shovel again at the coat check? Maybe? That's the wrong way. Library, billiard room. Okay. You know, that is fair. A battery pack can still go boom. As somebody who used to work in a battery factory with lithium batteries, I am fully aware of how bad those can be. Alright. On through the aquarium. And then into the coat check. No, lithium does not take to water well, and somebody improperly disposed of it in our dumpsters out back multiple times. And it caused it to catch on fire. Hi, Siri. Yeah, those were always fun times. Okay, shovel has been checked. Wait, can I check more than one item? Oh, I can only do one. Okay. Alright. Call it a day, because we got RNG'd again. Day 18! Riao still has not lost her mind entirely yet. You're nibbling my flowers? Why does that sound lewd? Sarah, you can't... You can't nibble my flowers in front of people. Thank you for my water. Only if you want it to be. True. Yes, she can, and we appreciate it. Look, this isn't that kind of stream. Twitch.tv won't let me do lewd stuff. As it was, the TikTok that I put out today got censored by TikTok, so I had to appeal it. Yep. Oh, yeah. Each time you draft one of those. Yeah, and not only did it get hit with that, it took a while for it to actually show up that it got hit with that, so it died in the water. So I posted a TikTok slash Google or not Google, YouTube short, Instagram short, all that stuff. And it got hit for being sexually suggestive because I was discussing what had happened when I was listening to a Zero stream the other day. And she happened to talk about one of her previous professions, and I started getting suggestive content on my TikTok feed because of that. I saw that on YouTube like 10 minutes ago. Well, good. YouTube doesn't usually care. They're not about to smack it, but TikTok will smack that immediately for sexual content. Let's go with the reading nook first. But TikTok definitely has like an algorithm where if your post doesn't get X amount of engagement in like the first like X amount of time that it's up, it dies in the water and doesn't get shown to anybody after that, so. Usually if it gets hit with a thing that says that it won't be on the For You page, it's pretty much dead. Ah, Tusk, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we'll take the pantry. Okay. Order, closet, lab. I figured it was gonna get smacked with that, honestly. I wasn't expecting it not to. It just sucked that it did. Why you gotta do this to me, game? Why you gotta give me access to a greenhouse and be like, yeah, but it's gonna cost you gems and there's no other doors. You know what, we'll take the bedroom. We'll save our gems. Nothing in here. I still have yet to find a basement key. Locked this early? And these are my choices? This is rude. I'll open... No. You leave that shut, Comfy. Because you're gonna be like, I opened it and I lost like 7 hours. Yeah, we'll take the chapel. You can go watch it on YouTube. It's also on YouTube. No, I have yet to get a basement key. I've found how to get to the basement, like to turn on the elevator to get to the basement, but I don't have the key for that door that's in the basement. Hey, chat, look! It's the casino! And I only have 2 gems. Chat, it's too early to spend this many gems. It's also, it loops back on itself. It's a dead end. Yeah, the den has both up and down, and it has a gem in it. Den is the choice. I'm sorry, chat. Maybe we'll get Gamba another time. Okay, I'm not wasting a key on that door just yet. Cool! Shut up, Fangren. You know what? We'll use a gem and we'll take security. Ooh. I forgot what this do. Someone who remembers, what does the wrench actually do? Like, what am I changing here? Like, how often it appears in the drafting pool? Or, like, what rooms are drafted off of it? And that is a grilled cheese. You can tell me. Rarity in the pool for that room? Okay. Then we'll make this commonplace. I'm waiting for one of the other 2 experts to pop in. Like Jaeger or Asta, just as a clarification. Just as, or verification, not clarification. I feel like they're typing. And I don't want to interrupt their typing. Alright. I don't think they're typing. We're gonna hit commonplace and keep going. Your wrench adjust the... Oh, okay, okay. Alright, cool. Alright, check in here. Anything? No, but we are gonna turn the keycard system to low. Okay. Okay. Exit. Let's try going over this way. Wow, them some shitty pics.
See, I'm a good noodle. I opened TT, set it to your vid, muted my phone, and put it face down so it can just play the video 7.
Thank you, Comfy. Let's put workplace as commonplace as well. I don't have any items to combine. I mean, I guess I just got it. I got a broken lever. I don't have anywhere to put it yet. Yes, good pancake. Door's locked. Time to backtrack.
I just remembered that we have Dappy voice that we can use for totally legitimate means and not slander him in any way.
Absolutely. Though he continually says it's not his voice, and that it doesn't sound like him at all. Oh, come on. These are my choices? I cannot take the archives. I'm just gonna take the guest bedroom and then backtrack again. I appreciate the gem. I would have preferred a key. Alright, we're gonna try the door off the bottom of the foundation here. Shovel! We can have our shovel! Or we can have a storeroom. I feel like the storeroom is more important here. Yeah. Oh, that copy link thing has been proven false to 0, by the way. That's just a bunch of people like that whole like engage from the bottom up. All that is bullshit too, so
Saw a meme earlier of a Monty Python French guard hitting someone with a "your clothing is from Shein and your makeup is from TikTok and I think I need aloe vera and it's not even a burn for me."
I mean, some of the products off the TikTok shop aren't bad. Especially because you can usually find the same product on Amazon, only it's more expensive. The way I want that vault. The way I want that vault because it's 40 coins! But it's also 3 gems. I can't take it. I have to take the parlor. Yeah, I bought clothing off of Shein once. Literally once. And it was because I was going to FanFest and I needed stuff. And it was not great clothing anyways. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay, you're both lying. A box next to this box contain... They can't all be lying. They can't all be lying. One is true. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes... This one is definitely a lie. This is definitely a lie, because both boxes cannot contain gems. Box next to this box contains gems. A box next to this box is true. Wait. A box next to... If this is true, then it's this one. Because if this is lying, because both boxes cannot contain gems, and this is not true, those are both the liars, which means a box next to this box contains gems, which is true, which means it's actually this box. Oh, I did it! Yeah, just their labor practices and whatnot are really gross. Also, half of their clothes are actually dangerous for your health, which was fun to find out. I can only choose the commissary. I can't choose the closet because I'll block myself, so I gotta choose the commissary. I don't even have enough money to buy a gem. Heck you, commissary. I have to use another gem on the drawing room. My immune system is eating my myelin anyways. What's a little cancer is a treat. This wasn't cancer. This was lead poisoning. What's a little lead is a treat. All right. West Hall, kitchen, or redraw. I like the West Hall, but I'm also feeling that redraw because it's free. I'm gonna risk it. I fucked up. Alright, well, at least I got a metal detector. All that matters, right? I can get my shovel. Gimme! Gimme my shovel! A coin. If you ever wonder why you broke up with someone, play Baldur's Gate 3 with them. It will remind you. Oh boy. Oh, that's scary. Skiffy. Man, none of these are good. I guess I could do the observatory. Spend the gem, do the observatory. That gets me up higher in the star ranking for the next time. Because the library is wasted here. I could just also just put the bathroom here to get the bathroom out of the way. There's no negatives. There's no positives. It's just a room. You know, I think I'm going to do the bathroom. Wait. Chad, I just realized I have absolutely fucked up. No, I can still go backwards. I have a key now. But I did not want to put a coat check here. I got so excited about my shovel that I didn't remember that this was the door that went up. I just basically blocked myself from all of this unless luckily maybe the workshop comes down and like goes back through. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Pebbles! We love that. Okay. Go through the drawing room. Go down through the commissary, back through the reading nook. I feel like I'm missing some fundamental piece of the game that is causing me to get RNG this hard every single time. By the way. I kind of feel like that's just what's starting to happen. That it's not that I'm actually getting RNG'd, it's that I'm not understanding some concept that I was supposed to have grasped already. But I don't know what it is, so I can't be like, I need to figure out this. So, yeah. It's a problem. There's a strategy. People are able to speedrun this. Okay, I could go up through security or I could go over through the workshop. I have a key on either side. I'm gonna go over through the workshop because it'll give me more room to play if I get a bigger, like, multi-door room. That is not a multi-door room. You mother... I get the utility closet. Or closet. Or the office, which just goes back into the guest bedroom with no door on it. I'm gonna take the closet and hope there's a key in it. Okay, alright, we might not be hacked. But this does really limit us. Library or redraw, because I'm not freezing and I don't, and the walk-in closet is a bust. I think library, because I only have one dice. Let's go with the user manual. I don't think we pulled that yet. Okay. We could take the conference room. But that still only has one door off of it. And that really, like, makes me nervous. Or I could redraw. I think this is the time I redraw. I think this is my desperation. I redraw. I use my one dice. Fingers crossed, chat. We gamba. Fuck! The aquarium's not gonna help us. The aquarium's not gonna help us. And the Chamber of Mirrors definitely is not. Why are you sipping, Lab? What are you sipping about? What? Why? Why are you sippy? I really want that vault, but I don't get to keep the coins. Take the aquarium. It's the only choice I got. Diggy. An old tin can. Not worth picking up. Fun times. Watch this. Be locked. Call it a day. Call it a day. One more run. One more run, chat. Are we having fun yet? I don't know. You guys picked this. So are you all having fun? Are you having fun watching me suffer? Okay. I suppose as long as you're having fun. Gonna turn in the shovel before calling it a day. My brain just turned off at that point. Also, the shovel hasn't been giving me anything useful. So at that point, I was like, heck you, shovel. Why give me items for trade this early? I don't have anything to trade. I also don't really have anything to offer. I'll take the offering. I'll take the shrine. You know what I forgot to grab? What I should be grabbing every time I do this? I should be going in and grabbing my allowance before I come out here. So I'm gonna go do that, grab my allowance, come back out here, do the shrine, and go back in. I will eat the steps. This may be a mistake, but I will eat the steps. Okay. I can use a gem to spin the floor plans for the next 3 days. I don't know how useful that's going to be for me. I just really want to find the basement key. You know what? We've been going right a lot. Let's go left this time. We'll start out left. We'll take the hallway. take the storeroom. Now we go uppies. Yeah, we'll take the I see how it does the rotate, but I don't think you get to choose it, is the thing. We'll take the workshop. We can't really do anything in here right now, but there might be aha, there's your battery pack. Wait, do we have page 8 of the music? I think I do. Hold on. Where is my notes? I do. Okay. Stop giving me a utility closet! Alright, I have to take the drawing room. Okay, let's try this door first. I think I can risk redrawing here. I think I can risk it to see what we might get that we could put on the left-hand side that may not block us or anything like that. I think I should take this. This early in, I think this is worth the gem cost. Don't you? The solarium? 1 gem? I think this might be a good idea. Because I'm missing some of the, like, I definitely haven't seen some of the rooms. And some of the more rare rooms are going to be the things that are going to have the secrets that I haven't found yet. Yeah, we're going to spend a gem. We're going to do that. I think we read, yeah, we read this. No, no, resume. Shovel! Look at that. I got my shovel back. Okay, uppies. Okay, we could get a boudoir or the dining room. Dining room is a better choice. Yeah, 4 coins. Okay, I'm gonna go this way again. I'm very tempted to use my last gem on the garage to have 3 keys. That is super tempting. But I could also do the conference room. But the conference room is free. The choices. Yeah, our conference room would go up. You're right. Conference room isn't gonna go up, chat. Not until we get a key card. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have to take the boiler room. Well, I could take the dark room, but the dark room's a fucking gamble. I only have 1 gem. And the boiler room requires 1 gem. I mean, I'm not going to be stuck. I can go back down. So I think the gamble on the dark room is actually the best one. Oh, I'm not going in there. Oh, no! It automatically did it! Fuck you, you fucking weight room bullshit. For those of you that don't know, when you draw the weight room, you lose half your steps. Do you even lift, bruh? Oh, there's no gains. There's no maximum gains in that. Okay. Water level indicator, selection button, source. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. Okay. Water control panel. Next step is set the pump associated to that pump either in or out. Okay, so you can either flood it or you can pump the water out of that area. Okay, so you have to go to the thing, press the button, and then change all the things around. Okay. We're gonna just... yoink. Put this in our notes. Put this in our notes. Okay. Alright. Oh, this was the only door I could have taken out of the dark room because look, chat, the other one's a key card! Oh, you've got to be... I'm going to uninstall this game in such a way that I will never be able to reinstall it. Chat, this is never going on a poll again. Just so you know. Yes, absolutely. Calm, fun game. Is something wrong, Nagathon? Newbie, you can probably hear me screaming from your house. Because I had to spend a gem to do it, and I only had 1 gem. That's why I'm screaming. And then I get this bullshit. And I only literally have, you know... I'm putting the bathroom here. I'm not I'm putting the bathroom here. I'm backtracking to the entrance hall. I'm going around. Heck you, bathroom. I'm gonna run out of steps. Especially because I went in the wrong room. We don't want to go through the conference room. We want to go down. Through the drawing room, through the workshop, through the hallway. Then make a left. That takes us back to the entrance hall. We have 9 steps left and 1 door. And it... And if it's blocked. It's blocked. I don't even have it in me to scream anymore. That is how much this game has broken me. Because it makes me feel dumb at this point. So, I'm going to choose this. I'm going to go through it. I get a couple of steps back. We can't go any further. And I think that's enough for tonight. Also, I appreciate it, but I'm also at the point where I want to throw my computer across the room, and I have a very heavy tower. So I think it's best that I'm done for the night.